seen the final article. What I'm going to show you through now is what goes into the actual build and why. So for those of you who are watching our channel for the first time, you're probably best off having a look at some of our other videos explaining who Manthey are. But effectively what we've got today is a kit that takes your 992 GT3 to the next level for use on track. So let's have a look at what you get for your investment. 14 separate items split down effectively into 4 categories: brakes, suspension, aerodynamics and accessories. Let's get a bit nerdy and have a look. So first things first, we fit a 4-way adjustable suspension kit. What does that actually mean? Right, well first of all, we've got height adjustment for the suspension, goes without saying what that does. We've also got a stiffer spring, so the car has a more stable platform to work off of. As you're putting more G-force and stress through the car, it will behave more predictably. We've also got adjustment for bump and rebound. That basically controls how the suspension settles when the suspension goes bump up or compression back down into the floor. And because this is super trick, we can control it for high speed bumps, which quick, and low speed bumps. Very sophisticated, you definitely need it. So when we're installing the suspension, we also fit strengthened top mounts and toe arms, because once this car's got a set of Cup 2R tyres on it, she's creating some serious grip. The suspension also retains the factory axle lift, so you can still get in your garage, and the whole kit is all Porsche factory approved, which is very rare for a manufacturer to approve anything to be bolted onto the car after it's been built, so you can carry on topping your warranty up until the car's 15th birthday. Right, let's get into the aero. So this kit provides a 30% increase on front end downforce and a massive 50% at the rear of the car, which anyone who's into F1 and things like that will know that is very cool and hard to achieve. So how is it done? We've got a new front splitter, which is slightly reprofiled. We've got the canards, which go on either side of the front bumper. And to the naysayers out there who say, oh, they're not doing anything, if you stick your hand outside the window of a car at 50 miles an hour, your arm's gonna move. These little puppies are doing something. So on from that, we've got the aero vanes that go in the center of the car. And what these are doing is channeling air underneath the car smoothly to the rear diffuser. And effectively what a rear diffuser is like a spoiler, but underneath the car. So those vanes are channeling the air out the back of the car smoothly and effectively sucking the car onto the floor a little bit. This beauty, carbon fibre rear spoiler, which is I think 18,000 quid on its own, is a bigger spoiler than the factory spoiler. Bigger end plates, so again what it's doing is creating more downforce and smoothing the airflow as it goes down the side of the car. And the signature piece from the Manthey kit, which is the rear wheel aero discs. What are these doing? I've said it on camera before. Very simply, they smooth the airflow as it comes down the side of the car and gives the rear wing some more efficient air so it can squash the car into the floor. So one of the best ways of making a quick car go even faster is to make it stop better. Porsche factory brakes are famed for being the best out there, so why are we messing about with them and improving them? Any car is built to a price. Brake lines on a standard GT3 are rubber, so they can perish and they will expand with heat. So that means you get a slightly softer pedal feel. We're fitting braided brake lines, which won't do any of those items. We're also fitting brake fluid, which has a higher boiling temperature, so you have a more consistent pedal feel when you've done your 10th lap at the ring. And then lastly, brake pads these days are made to be as green as possible, rightly so for the environment. The offset of that is that they are feeling a little bit soft in these sorts of cars as standard, as some people may have experienced. So upgrading the pads, which overall just gives the driver a more confident feel when driving hard. So let's get into the accessory parts of this car, which visually make it stand out from the standard vehicle. We've got tow eyes, front and back. Why are they bright red? Well, unfortunately, if you do go in the gravel, the marshals will be able to find out where they are and pull out your car safer. We've also got some absolutely gorgeous entry guards. So these illuminate at night time, obviously, and are made of that beautifully finished dry carbon, which just looks awesome. Underneath the doors, we've also got some LED light projectors, which project the Manthey logo onto the floor, which we'll add a bit of B-roll in here. And then finally, you've got the Manthey decal set, which comes to finish off the car. Right, facts are finished now. Let's see the boys build this thing, and then let's go and take it for a drive. you.